Hey everybody, welcome to the Candy Dish Mod Pack. ToddytheBody here, and we have another episode. We actually have a pretty cool episode today, I think. We are going to get into some really cool mob killing. Yep, everybody's got to set up mob killing. I was trying to think of a way to like really do it pretty cool this time. I hope I have a cool way that you guys like. Anyway, so to catch up what I've done in the meantime, I filled out this a little bit, and it's like really doing well on the power. Like that one over there. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, this one is actually still power is draining from this one. Here's a lightning strike from it, but it doesn't seem to be draining past the maximum capacity. That one isn't being used at all. If we like look at it, you can see it's not even really counting down. So I have two set up. Still only using one. I've been loading that Ender Rift thing up full. I'm trying to like not look at something. That's why I'm like looking down. Full of stuff, so it uses a bunch of power. I've tried using quarries to try to drain this thing. Still not happening. So with a full loadout like this, and it's not even full, like we could still put those the little tower things like right there in between all of the weather stations or the satellite dishes or whatever it's called. So it's not even like max capacity, but it's doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and catch up on some other stuff. Last time we got into the mining drone. Well, you can kind of see. There's something over there. We did the mining drone thing. I tried the tree master, the chopper, lumberjacks master, forest master. That's what it's called. Forest master. So let me tell you about it really quick. It's got to be powered. You don't really, the block itself doesn't hold power. You have to put a battery inside of it, and then that holds the power. You can see it like drains a little bit, then it fills back up. And I had made a solar panel from Future Pack before, which set it right next to it, and it seems to transmit power without any cables or anything like that. I've got a trash can here because these trees, they drop those weird looking sticks. They are called boughs. Yeah, bough. Like the bough will break the cradle. Yeah, you know the song. And then they go into here because they take up too much space. So I'm collecting some oak. I'm collecting some saplings, some apples. I can use the apples for some extra utilities upgrades on their speed upgrades. And then the trees. So you can set up your own little thing. I don't like the blue. See that? It kind of gets to me and it like gives me a headache a little bit. So anyways, you could set up your own tree planter of some sort with some other mod, but the Future Pack comes with one, the planting marker. They are really easy to make. Let's go ahead and check it out. All it is some dirt and some of the iron sticks, which is just 2 iron. And then what you get is you get a planter marker. When you set it down, see that green dot in the middle? That's black, but then you like have to right click it with a sapling, and it tells the forest master over here what kind of sapling to plant there. So you can have like different types of saplings and everything. But with just these down, they're not powered or anything. It's just a block. And then see, here we go. It's got a cool animation when it chops it down. Look at that timber. And then it goes back and gets a sapling. Here, I need to get away because it's got this weird like suction hopperish sort of thing. See, when it chops it down, you'll see these things float towards it. Well, for some reason that didn't catch it, but it does. And if I'm in the way, then my character will pick them up. And then the sticks get put into this slot, and then they get pulled out by that whole setup right there. And then I come back and get some oak. Why oak? Because they drop apples, and because when you're doing the crafting recipes with the ARF Tools control, default wood is oak, so it's easier just to do that than to have like a bunch of spruce and you have to change them manually and all that. Let's see here. I've got a makeshift little ore processing area, nothing too official yet. I got the enchanter from extra utilities so I can get these type of blocks. Oop, let's go ahead and put our armor back on. Let's get some lapis too while we're at it so we can keep this party going. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and I think that will start the next set. Right? Or do I need 9? I think I need 9. Let's get one more lapis. Alright. One more inside there. There it goes. Alright, we'll take these. Whoops. And then make those into ingots. And then we'll move on because I've got some upgrades I need to upgrade. Anyways, if you're wondering how to use this, it does have to be powered. And it's getting power from this guy right here. And then you have to have a full set of bookshelves around it, like an enchanting table. These are the double compressed bookshelves from Mysterious Miscellany. One block counts as 81 bookshelves. So I don't need 3. I only need one. But these are extra, so I just set them down there anyways. So it's doing its thing. I thought it would might make it go faster. I didn't try without, so I'm not sure if it does make it go faster or not. But let's move on. Now that we have those, let's see, anything else that I did? I don't think so. Let's see if there's anything else set up. Oh, I got into the Flux plug, the Flux Networks mod. It's an add-on to Calculator mod. And it's got this controller and I did the basic Flux storage. This is the one that collects power. So it's collecting it from this network, and this network is getting it from the lightning rods over there. And it fills up with power, and I just kind of like messed around with it. Not really sure how it all works and stuff. I think, you know, I just happened to get it to work. This thing holds power. It looks like it's holding 256,000 RF. And then the controller. Somehow, there's a setting here, transmitter power on. That's like keeping everything in my character powered up. So like this battery stays powered up. I thought it was like maybe a range thing, like if I go to another dimension or if I get too far away, it'll stop. But it doesn't. It like keeps my character, or the battery at least, powered up no matter where I'm at. So it's kind of a cool mod. I think I'll like try to look into it more. I don't, you know, really I just got it working and then that's where I stopped. So maybe we'll cover that in a future episode. I put the ring on top of the ring stand. If you don't know, if you put the ring on ring stands and then it takes power, it takes a lot of power. Per tick, like what is that? A little over 300, so 325 RF a tick. And it gives me speed 1, and it's not too, like the range isn't too good. I mean, it's good for how much it costs. Like, see, I don't have it here. Get a little bit closer. I'm pretty sure the advanced ring would do a lot better. So maybe I can get a hold of that. I don't have any of the Dragon's Breath. But we made this down here, and this is where I want to set up a mob farm. So I tried to go a little bit abstract with it. The floor isn't really like meant to be anything. So I don't know. It's either a plant. It looks like some kind of creature breathing fire. Let's see if we look at it from this direction. I don't know. What would this be? Would this be like eyes and nose? And this is like the ear. I don't know. Anything from this way? I don't know. You tell me. And then same with the roof. I tried to get like a little abstract with it and use the Future Pack blocks. These are all from Future Pack, the metal grid slabs and metal slabs and blocks and things like that. And that's what the floor is too. And then this is Alabaster from Environmental Tech. These are from Future Pack. They're monitors. They don't do anything. They act like paintings. I like these. Let's pick this one. I'm not too partial. I mean, it's cool looking, but we might get a better one. But it acts just like a painting. You can just left click it real quick. Oh, that one's worse. Let's get a big one. Oh, that's pretty big. We'll keep it. But I was like experimenting with them, seeing if they would like look cool and everything. We got a project chest. I got a couple things dug out. Oh, I'm using these lights again from RF Lux. They're all on super mode. Something that I found out is that they light through walls. Yep. So like in here, shouldn't be like getting light from anything, right? But it is. And then if you were to cover it up, then it lights through it. If you have it on normal mode, I don't think it lights through walls. Maybe it does. I don't know. But I know for sure that the super mode does. Oops. But yeah, so I've dug out one little spot that I want to try setting up a mob farm. This is going to go into it too, that over there. But if it works, then we are going to have some more here and then some more on this side. So I'll end up taking these Future Pack paintings down and putting some more up. And then once we have it full with all the spawners, then we'll like detail this place out a little bit more. Right now I just kind of want to leave the space because I wouldn't want to detail it and then like tear it down just so I can fit a hole in the wall. So let's get started. What I want to do, I want to use some RF Tools stuff. I have those spawners that I made before, the Blaze spawner and the Wither skeleton spawner. I hit them with some dark dust or evil dust or drop of evil, that's what it is. Turn them into a Resturbed mob spawner. And that way you can redstone control them. They still get deactivated by light, so we're going to have to make a dark room. But at least they work when I'm not around. So if I wanted to, I can turn them on and off. But because we want the redstone control, we're going to try to get them so that I can turn them off when I don't need them, instead of them just running all the time. So how about we get started? Let's do the kill area first. I want that to be the kill area. This is going to be a cool teleport area, and then this is where we put the spawners themselves. So let's go ahead. My kill method is I want it to be from the shield projector. Do we have a... We do have a builder block. Okay, let's take that too. There's a trick that I want to show you. Okay, we'll come over here. And I think I want to put it right about here. Great. Okay, so there's a cool little trick I want to show you. Let's put this in, and I'll show you an error message that we get. Take that out. Now, shaped card. Just like the quarries and everything, if you have a build block, and then you right-click, shift right-click on it, you could set 2 different blocks, and then you can set dimensions for it. Now, with the shield projector, you can also use the shield blocks themselves. Whoops. How do you spell shield? There it is. You can use these blocks themselves, and they're not too hard to make. Just a little bit of wool and some glass and some lapis and all that. And to make the other colors, you just put them inside the grid, and it changes it to the next color. But I want it to be a little bit more wireless, meaning that I don't want to have shield blocks leading all the way in here to make the shield. I want to use the shape card to do it. But if I try to shift right click on there, you get a message that says you can only do this with the builder. Okay, so the trick. Let's take that out. The trick is you put the builder where you want the shield guy. So we'll do that. Put this one right there. I've got this inside already. And then we will right click here. The shield I want to be right. Let's see, do I want it? Yeah, I want it here, and I want it to here. So this will be the first block, this will be the second block, and then now, let's take these back out, and we will remove the torch also. There we go. So we don't need the light in there once we have a shield in there. We'll take this guy out, and because it already has the same dimensions and everything from where the builder block was, it should work. So we're going to throw that in. Let's right click that inside there. And then now, let's do always on, ignored. Okay. And then, does it just turn on? Will it just turn on? I thought it was supposed to just turn on. Color the shield block, set. Oh, that's right. You have to left click it to turn it on. There it is. And then there we go. We got our shield inside there. We didn't have to use the shield blocks at all or anything like that. I set up the shield already so that players can pass through it, items can pass through it, and hostiles are damaged. I think I might want to set it to solid damage, but we'll keep it for just regular damage now. It's a tier 3. It goes up to tier 4. The higher tier you go, the more damage the shield does. So eventually I want to get up to tier 4, but the tier 4 takes nether stars, and I just don't have those right now. Okay, I'm stuck. There we go, unstuck. But anyways, I want to have this activated with a redstone. So redstone on. Okay, so once we get that going, then it'll turn on and all the settings are there and stuff. Now to get the items out, I was thinking that maybe we'd have to dig through here because I kind of want to set a block from actually additions in here. And I think I'll just dig up this whole thing and then we'll place it back a little bit later on. Alright, I think we have to go a little bit further. There we go. There's an actually additions block, which I didn't grab with me. It's still over in the chest. We're going to use this right here. So I will go ahead and set that in that spot. And then we'll come back to that. It is called the range collector, and it acts kind of like a hopper. It doesn't have to be powered, so let's go ahead and show you what it does. It collects things through floors. Not sure how far it works, so we are going to try a few blocks to see if... Oh, this one we have 12, so let's do this. Let's go here. No. Here. No. Here. How far is it? Oh, that was it. Okay. So this block. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes 5 blocks away. And then inside, it's got this. And it's set to default like that, so you can whitelist items that it can pick up. We're going to hit blacklist so it picks up everything. There we go. And then we'll just hold that for a little bit while we get everything set up. Alright, so I think I need a node. I need some pipes. Yep, there we go. I need some speed upgrades so it pulls the stuff out. I think we'll take the trash can, the filter, which is going to filter out all the stone swords that those withers like to drop. And we'll get the experience solidifier so that it will pick up all the experience that we will get from these drops. And let's see, modular storage, that sounds good. Is that it? If it's not, we will, oh, we need a shield, we need to power a shield. Okay, so let's come on over here. Firstly, let's put our power into our shield so that it stays nice and full. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to get the modular storage set up. Now, I did some testing on this already, so I already know that it works, and what was going to give it away is because we've got some cool drops there. But here we are. We're going to go like this, and then we will set like that all the pipes, and then we'll get the so that the range collector is all set up. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use this block first, just so we can set our node, because this range collector gets kind of annoying when it starts like picking up stuff and you don't want it to just yet. So break that again, and then we can place this last pipe. Actually, let's do our trash can. Yeah, we'll put our trash can right there, and then we will put our filter on it so it only gets those stone swords. And there. Okay, so now, once I put this in, is there a piece of stone in here? There is not. So if we go like this, it gets it, and then it puts the stone. There it is. Okay, and then that's what we need the speed upgrades for, so that that process is a little bit faster. Alright, we'll get our stone. Oh, I hate how it does that. You like want to get just one thing, and then it gets everything. So, there we go. Just like that, and I think our collector is all set up now. There's another thing I want to put down, which is the solidifier, which I want to put right here. But I don't want the extra utility stuff to try to interact with it, so I think I need to try to get in here and deactivate it, which you need the wrench for from extra utilities. And here is the said wrench. Need to go down just one more, and then hit right click that, and then that goes off of there. Okay, I didn't know if it like really mattered, but it's all taken care of now, and just in case it does. Okay, so I think I dropped a few blocks. Yep, let's get that guy. Let's get that one, and then these two alabaster. Great, and then now we can clean up our mess. That there, and we'll put alabaster there. We'll put some alabaster right there. Oh, okay, I had some more on me. That, and then these two guys, and then I think we are back to where we were. Great. Awesome. Okay, so I think this whole area is set up, and once we are getting a redstone signal, it'll look like that. When we're not getting a redstone signal, it'll look like that. Great, and then this will catch all the stuff. In case you're wondering, there's a setting down here. It's either player damage or generic damage. Player damage will get the blaze rods, because I want to set up the blaze also. And the withers. I don't know if you like have to have player damage for like certain wither drops. I'm not sure. But with the player damage, you get the experience, so that's what this is for. And I got a lot of experience already in there just from testing. Okay, so how are we going to get the mobs from here to over there? This is a pretty cool part, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's get that stuff out of the way. We are going to use the space chamber. Do I need this yet? Where's the space chamber? When I was digging everything out for this video, I was supposed to like clear everything, but I forgot to do this part, so that's how you know that like I was doing stuff beforehand. There's another one. Whoops. There's one at 4 corners. There we go. And there we go. So you need 8 of them. You need 8 of them, and then one of them is used in the crafting recipe for the space chamber controller. Okay. So to use this, you also need the wrench from RF Tools. You might be able to use other ones, but I know that this one works for real. Once you get all the blocks in a cuboid sort of fashion, you right click on it and it says that is successfully created. And then you have to make yourself a space chamber card. Space chamber card right here, and then you have to come over here and you have to link it with a right click. Right click, channel 1, because this is the only space chamber setup we have in our world right here. Okay, so anything inside the blocks, so things that are in line with the blocks, like here and here, that's not going to be interacted. It's kind of like a diagonal. So like this that I'm standing on, not going to interact with the space chamber. This will interact with the space chamber. There's space right here, and because this is in a diagonal, so pretty much everything in this 3x3x3 space will interact with the space chamber. So while I'm in here and I right click on this card, it'll actually tell me what's inside. ToddytheBody is inside. If I come out here, nothing's inside. If I had a block on me, which I do, I can do that, and I can even put a torch on it. And I'm pretty sure that it will say that there's a torch and a block inside. Yep, see? Just like that. So you know. That, and that. And then let's get our stuff out. Can't shift right click because it'll take everything. There. And the torch. Great. And then now we've got all of our stuff back. Collect those together. Alright. So now that you know that part, I can cover all of this back up. There we go. There. One there. And there. Okay. And get that out of there too. Alright, so here's a way that I like to test to make sure that I have this in the right spot. If I put this right here, and I put the space chamber card inside, now I can turn on the support view, and then you can see, like, if there's anything here, it'll be in there. But it's not like a real-time sort of thing. I have blocks on me there. So like, come on. Messing with our inventory. So like if I were to place this right here, it's not going to show it until we go inside here and then re-click this, and then it'll show it like right there. So we know that the middle of our space chamber is where that block is, and how we can kind of gauge like what direction it's facing. Let's try to go like that. Alright, so then it's on that side, so you can see it's kind of like this. Now if I want it to turn this block, alright, and then turn it this way, pretty sure it's gonna show nothing again. That's because now the blocks have to be over here. So it's relative, yeah, see where it's relative to like where the builder block is facing also. Now, I kind of want to hide the builder block, but since it looks like it has to be along one of the walls, I think I'll probably go right here. Wait. If I have to put it here, then I could put it right here, but I have to face... I'm going to have to dig my way out of here. There we go. Alright, so we are going to face it in this direction, just like that. And then I'm pretty sure that... Oh! I'm up too far. So let's go right here. Great. So now I'm pretty sure that if I want this to be the middle of the kill chamber, I think that I've got it correct. Yeah, I do. Okay, great. So that's where that block's going to be. And down. Great. So if I were to just place it right here, it'd be wrong in there. So I had to have it like in the right way. Okay. So now this does need to be powered as well, and I left it back in the project chest. So let's grab that. There's the power. And then this can go right there. And then now it will keep its deal. Okay. So now we can cover this all back up. Let's go ahead and use our stone up. Here we go. Stone, 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 stone. Down here stone, and then this is going to be alabaster, alabaster, alabaster. Great. So when this gets a signal, we want it to run all the time. and we wanted to move entities, right? Yep, right. Now, do we have a lever? That would be helpful to demonstrate this. We have one in our inventory, so let's go ahead and give this guy a little flipsy here. So now it is on, and so if any of the entities or any of the mobs from the mod device or from the spawners move into this area, they get transported over here. Now there's a couple settings in this builder here that we need to note. So let's turn off the power, and then that way it doesn't work when we are in here. Right here, when you first put the space chamber card, it's going to be on copy. Now it tells you what is happening here. It's going to copy blocks. It's going to move blocks from the space chamber to here, which is not what we want. We want to go from here to the space chamber. Now this is the swap areas. So if we were to turn this on and then step inside, we'd be in a teleport loop. That would be no good at all. What we want is back. Move back from here to the space chamber. Alright, so that's the setting. Oh, and it's raining. When it rains, the little pet bed guy, he doesn't turn off the rain when you sleep, so now I have to wait till nighttime and then sleep again. Alright, so we've got that set up. That's not how we're going to power it. And I was just checking to see if it had any redstone settings, which it doesn't. You just have to power it by default. Okay, so now we want to get some mobs into here. Is there enough light to see? You can kind of see. This is still set on super mode, right? Yep, super mode. So you can see in here while we work. So let's use some conveyors. That's what it is. We want to use these guys. I made some conveyors from the Simply Conveyors mod. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is actually in this mod, because I think I haven't liked conveyors. I haven't really looked at it until now, but it's got some cool stuff. I tried these conveyor resistance boots. These guys right here. Not too resistant. You still slide all over the place. The wrench, which we will take. Nah, we don't need it. Can move, rotate the conveyors as you would expect, and then it can also make them slanted, like if you were going up walls and everything like this. Entity filter. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you can make certain entities. Anyways, it's got all kinds of stuff. It even has some damage type conveyors here, and then different modules and different types, and it looks like something really cool to get into. What we're going to use them for right now is just to move them into here. So pretty simple. Alright, so let's see, what do I want to show you first? First I want to show you this really cool feature. If you put them in like that, it changes them to another one. So this is an inverse conveyor belt, and as you guess, it goes on the ceiling. So you can why didn't it go on the ceiling when oh, it's because I was getting them out of the wrong one. Here we go. That's the right one. So let's get that guy off of there. So if I were not flying and I were to jump up to the ceiling, it would carry me along. Here, let's try to do it. Let's get this guy. Let's put him on a ceiling that we can jump up to, which is that one there. And then it drags you over. And I'm kind of curious. Here, let's try out a couple of them. We can always switch them back. Do 4. That. There. I'm kind of curious if it will drag you along and not drop you. Oh yeah, look at that. So hold you by your hair. That's neat. Let's see, something else I want to show you. Let's get these down. There we go. And then switch them all back to the next thing. Alright, so then you go to the next one, and it looks like it is a block that pulls you upwards. See? Just like that. Alright. And then we've got next is a set of stairs. So this is the one that we're going to use. So we're going to set that right there. And then it just brings you up. And there we go. And then these will keep on moving. So let's see, we got the stairs, and then I think it just goes back to the regular ones. Yeah, it goes back to the regular ones. Alright, so they go away from the way you're facing, but if you shift right click, then they come towards you. So it's just a little thing to note while you're placing all these. Alright, so let's go grab one of our spawners so we can, let's grab both of our spawners so we can move these conveyor belts around them. There we go. Okay. So what is a good spot for a spawner? Middle of the room? Sounds good to me. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Always on. Let's set them to let's see, what do we got? Redstone on? Yeah, let's set them to redstone on so we don't have these things working while we're working. And then I want to put the upgrades inside of them so that they work a little bit faster. So we've got this guy here. I thought we had another one. Did I do something with it? I didn't put it inside here, did I? I hope not. Because I thought I... Here, let's take a look. Let's see, upgrade. Nope, I didn't. So I lost one. Yeah, I don't know where it went. Let's just check real quick. Is it in here? No. Did I put it inside the thing underneath? Underneath here? Nope, that's not where I put it. I had some that were already up to the next tier. I thought. Ah, gosh, I did it again. Okay. There. Let's grab this one. Great. And then place all my little blocks back. There. There. And then some alabaster. There we go. Okay. So I lost them. Not sure where they went. So let's see here. We'll grab... Oh, here they are. You all must have saw them before. I didn't see them. So let's go ahead and upgrade the other set. There we are. Oh, I forgot. Oh, they don't actually, like, if I had 4 of the regulars and then I had 4 of these, it doesn't actually make 4 go faster again. So let's make 8 of these. Hey, couldn't make one more? There we go. And then now we'll make these, and then it'll make it go that much faster. There we are. 8 altogether. There we go. And then we'll split these apart. Great. Okay, it's nighttime, so we can sleep that rain away. Let's put those in there. Put these in here. And then head back to our regular bed. Do some sleeping. There we go. Alright, and then now that rain should go away. It was really getting to me. And then back down here, and then back to work. Great, now we need to set up all the conveyors. I think I will do that on my own. And last conveyor. Alright, great. Now we're ready to move on. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up some of the glass. The glass that I'm using to keep it dark inside there is the obscured glass from Dark Utilities. Or not Dark Utilities, oh my gosh. From Evilcraft. It's really easy to make. It's just glass with a dark gem inside of it. Alright. Come on. There we go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set up an area. Let's do it like this. Little indented. There we go. Except for I don't want that just now because we have to do something with the block and we need to access it. Alright, and then we'll go like that, and then now we can just pull these over to the side. There, there, and then we'll place that right there. Okay, so we have these things set. The shield block, this, and this all act, all behave, or they become active when you have a redstone signal. So I think that there is something that I want to do. Thank you for that. There we go. Put the alabaster back. There's something that I want to use from Random Things called an observation block. Or that's not it at all. Advanced redstone interface. Alright, and then we'll take these, and then I'll take this also. An advanced redstone interface. So there's an observation block that works opposite of this. The redstone interface, there's a basic version and an advanced version. The basic version doesn't have this here where you can set different locations. It just has where you can use one location, and you would use the redstone tool to mark it. But this one, if you give it a redstone signal, you can set different locations to also get a redstone signal. So we're going to do the shield block, we're going to do the teleporter or the builder block, and we're going to do the 2 redstone guys here. Or the redstone guys, the spawners. We're going to do the spawners. So that's what the redstone interface does. What the observation block does is it will observe if another block gets redstone signal, and then it will output redstone signal itself. Okay, so to use this, you need these position filters, which is made by paper and then some purple dye. And then what you do with it is you right click on different blocks so that it sets a location. See? And then you go inside here, and then you put that in, And I think we're just going to get down 2 of these for the spawners. So we'll come inside here. We have to fly so we don't get picked up by the conveyor belts. And I should show you how fast the conveyor belts work. But we're going to shift right click on there. And then we're going to use the other one. Shift right click on there. There we go. Go inside here and then place those as well. That. So let me show you how fast this is. It's not like instant, but that's how fast it is. So, you know, it's okay. And then while we're in here, oh, I forgot to place these 2. I was wondering why I had 2 left over. So shift right click, and then everything should come inside this right here. And then now, since we've placed, or we've gotten the location of the builder block and the oh, I know what it is. It's because when I was testing, I had the builder block over here, so that's why I'm missing one of these pieces of glass. So let's see if I've got any more, which I do. There we go. And then now we can put this right here. And as you can see, there's still light inside, and then that's how I know that the super setting, see normal mode, it's dark inside there. And even if we're on extended, it still puts light inside there. But at least it's dark enough inside here for mobs. So if there's a little bit of light inside here, I don't really mind. But anyways, we need to get that last location for the shield block right here. And it looks like it was already located, see? So we'll put it back onto that. Go over here, place that inside. And then now we'll get our cover, which is going to be some alabaster. And the switch that we are going to use, and you can use a lever if you don't have this mod, but I have Melissa's switches here, just like the Melissa's doors. It has a few different things. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so it's got 3 different switches. The only one I've used so far is this regular switch, and then it's got this. It looks like a light switch if you ask me. And then here's a relay, so kind of curious about that one. This is also a power linker, so I'm thinking that, you know, the Redstone interface block that I just described behind it, it kind of makes me think that with this power linker or relay, it kind of does the same thing. This one uses an emerald, which I think is kind of expensive. You won't be able to use regular switches until you get emeralds. But you know, that's that. Maybe we'll figure out how to use this in the future. But right now, this acts as a lever. It just, you know, looks like a button instead of a lever sticking out of the wall anyways. And if we flip this on, it should start working. And it should start working pretty fast. Hopefully, what I'm worried about more is that the shield block isn't going to turn on. And it's on. And we've got some creatures going over there. Let's stand back and look. So things are getting teleported. There's a weird glitch, though. Occasionally, a blaze, for some reason, I don't know what is happening over there, but like it teleports back, but in slow motion, teleports back to this spot right here. And then it becomes active like a real blaze outside here, and you have to kill it before it kills you. But we've got some pretty cool armor on, so I don't really have to worry about that. So I'm kind of watching for that if it does its little glitch out thing, but it's not really. So we got the spawners here. We have enough room for like maybe an Enderman spawner. I want to do something with Ender pearls, like maybe getting back to the Endergenic generators. Do something with that. Try out a new design I've been thinking about. But yeah, they just move up here into this area and they get teleported. I should probably decorate that a little bit better too, instead of just a white wall. But you know, let's get the function down first. So they all come over here. They get killed by the shield block. The range collector underneath grabs all their items. You can tell with the white smoke. And then they get inserted into here. The trash can is collecting their stone swords. And the experience balls are getting sucked up into the experience solidifier. Are we going to get up to 1,000 on camera? Almost there. Is it going to do it? I kind of... Well, we got to kill like 20 more things, right? 10 more things. 9 more things. And it's almost up there. Reach 1,000. 96, 97, 98, 98, 1,000. Great. Now we can continue. Yep, so that's it. And then I can just come up here and I can collect my stuff. I've thought about using one of those... let's pull it up so that I don't have to like just guess what the name is. Our tools. Right now I've got a tier 3 module inside so that all of the storage is centralized or locally stored right over here. But if I wanted to, I can use a remote storage module and have it set to my inventory. So all this stuff goes straight into my main storage instead of me having to come over here and get it. But I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like it over here now, so I can kind of watch it so that if like I leave it alone and I go do some other stuff, I don't forget about it, and then it like fills up my storage, and maybe I will actually lose power because I've got too much stuff over there. But so this is where I like it now. And so anyways, the benefits of this design is that I only have to have one of these per side. So like if I put another room here, I can have conveyor belts moving it over here, and then they'll all get teleported over here, and then that way it kind of saves on power, kind of saves on ticks because it's less machines. And having one kill area means that I don't have to have a shield block underneath all of the spawners that I might have in this room. We only have like one area that we have to worry about. And if for some reason I ever want to come inside here, I don't have to worry about getting killed because it's set so that players don't get hurt. But anyways, that is the episode today. I think that this is pretty cool. I hope that you think it's pretty cool too. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye.